Good afternoon. This is the weekly weather briefing and forecast for the upcoming week for Wednesday, April 1st. I'm Tim Destry, forecaster here at the National Weather Service New Orleans Baton Rouge Forecast Office. It looks like we're going to have dry and pleasant weather continuing, just like today, in most areas through Friday. Then we do pick up some rain chances over the weekend, chance of showers, possibly even a few thunderstorms in some portions of the area Sunday afternoon, and that'll continue into early next week. However, at this point, no severe weather is expected. We've also been watching the Mississippi River, lower Mississippi River that's been rising, and there's flood warnings that remain in effect. However, impacts are mostly to navigation and some agricultural property outside the levee system above Baton Rouge. Here is the current watches and warnings, and this mainly just depicts the water that's rising on the Mississippi River and the flood warnings that are in effect, basically from above Red River Landing down to the New Orleans area. The storm total rainfall forecast, this is through next Wednesday night in the middle of next week. We're looking at fairly moderate to even light amounts still, continuing this relatively dry pattern that we've been in here lately. And rainfall amounts look like it should be less than an inch in most areas. The 7-day forecast, this is for Baton Rouge and New Orleans. As mentioned before, the dry and pleasant weather mostly going into Friday. Perhaps some very slight chances of rain around or west of Baton Rouge come Friday. And then some rain chances pick up once again over the weekend into early next week here. Temperatures warm up as we get towards the weekend, especially though going into next week where mid to possibly some upper 80s in some areas will return. For Macomb and Gulfport, similar story with the temperatures and rain chances. Going beyond 6 to 10 days out, we're looking at pretty high probabilities of above normal temperatures down in the Gulf Coast area. Rainfall amounts fairly close to normal near the coast with above normal rainfall potential as you go more inland in the northern parts of our area. Looking out 8 to 14 days, taking us out into the middle of April. Looks like still warmer than normal temperatures here in much of the southeast and Gulf Coast areas. And rainfall amounts perhaps picking up just a little bit, higher probabilities of above normal rainfall. Looking at last month, we had for March record warmth, warmest Marches on record for New Orleans and Baton Rouge and probably other portions of our area. Rainfall, as mentioned before, lower amounts as we're near the coast, and some higher amounts as you go inland where it was a little bit closer to normal. Some areas did receive over 3 inches in some swaths here, getting up in the upper Florida parishes into southwest Mississippi. The drought monitor kind of reflects this pattern of the rainfall I just showed you with abnormally dry conditions in the coastal areas. Thank you very much for joining us. Everyone have a great rest of the week and weekend.